Yo, what's up, NES Block? This is MadMegaX381. Happy to get to play one of my favorite games because there's nobody to stop me. So I'm making you all watch me play my game here. So all right, let's get started. This is Ghostbusters 2. I loved this game when I was a kid, and the timer starts in 3, 2, 1, now. All right, so this is definitely by far the worst of the two Ghostbusters 2 games that you can play on the Nintendo or Famicom. But this is the one that we got in the United States. This was released by Activision, and I gotta tell you, it's a weird game. As a Mega Man runner, I often find myself running to the right, jumping with A, and shooting with B. I tell you, friends, you don't do any of those things in this game. You run to the left, you shoot up, oh, and we're getting hit. You jump with B, and you shoot with A. So it doesn't make any sense. Everything's backwards. And now there's a driving segment. I think the reason why I like this game so much is that it doesn't have any idea what it wants to do with itself. It's like, am I trying to do like 10 different kinds of game? I'm not really sure. So now we have these driving sections with Ecto-1. We shoot slime and blaster out, I guess. That's weird. I picked up a shield to help protect myself here. And now I've got this power-up. The power-up really doesn't do much except speed up the slime and change its color, but the speeding up is very important because I can only have one of those on screen at any given time. So it allows me to shoot a little bit faster if I miss, which I'll miss. So now we're picking up a few more of these Ghostbusters 2 logos. We're at 19. When we hit 20, we're going to get a 1-up. It's going to play a really awful sound, so try to avoid it. And there we go. That's the tenements. We get some time bonus. Vigo wants to say something. We're not going to let him. And now we are in the courthouse. Everybody remembers the scene in the courthouse where Winston came in with a slime blower and saved the day. I sure do. That didn't happen, but that's okay. He was in this section of the movie for all of like 5 minutes, if even. But that's okay. They're bending the rules of the video game. I mean, it's a movie tie-in game. How accurate can you expect it to be, right? Anyways, that's our first big Slimer. Big Slimers are not quite like the regular Slimers. They're impervious to our slime blower. So when that happens, the only choice we have is to drop a ghost trap and catch them. We drop ghost traps by hitting start. There's no pause in this game, so if something happens and I need to step away, I'm just gonna lose. There's no way to pause the game, unfortunately, but now we're in Central Park. Clearly there are quite a few these are some serious potholes. I'll tell you what, I've never seen potholes that bad. I mean, whew, lose your car. Swallowed a Camry. Now we are through Central Park, and that is the last we will see of Ecto-1. Now we get to play as Egon Spengler, one of my favorite Ghostbusters. Throw traps that can collect these, knocked right under there. Almost got my bell rung, but we didn't, which is nice. Oh, we're gonna get, where? There it is, okay. I didn't want him chasing me down. That could get a little hairy, especially as we get quite a few things that the ghosties are throwing at us, a whole bunch of things that we can't really do much except dodge, so we do our jumps. Our jump heights are fixed no matter how high no matter how short or long you push the B button. You will jump the same height. You can change directions in midair, so it's not completely. You're not completely committed. You're just mostly committed. And now we're gonna sneak out of here. And now for the lion's share of the game. This is the Statue of Liberty shoot 'em up section, and this is got some. Depending upon your taste in video game music, a passable version of Higher and Higher. But so the whole key here is that we're going to try, ideally, to take a little bit of damage so that we don't trigger bonus rounds that cost us time. Now, that's if everything goes according to plan. And this is one where it actually doesn't matter. You're going to get the bonus round no matter what you do. It's the fastest way to deal with this particular set of enemies. Honestly, given my health, I'm not sure that there's an opportunity to take anything other than a full damage on this screen. So I think I'm also going to opt to take the bonus round here as well. You get awarded with a bonus round if you basically get through the wave without taking damage. I don't even think you have to defeat every ghost. You just have to beat the segment without taking damage. You'll see I also have a little bomb in my pocket there. Marathon strats kind of make it so that I'm going to try to hold on to it because this next screen right after the one I'm presently on is very frustrating to do if you don't have that bomb. So I picked up an invincibility here, so I can't take damage the way I wanted to. So hopefully we can maybe get tagged by something. Nope. Unfortunately, we're going to go do one more bonus round. Okay, I'm going to try to sneak out through and not deal with the last handful here. We should be able to do it because, for one, there's a bomb, and two, we should, any moment now, there should be an enemy coming by to hit us with something. Perfect. So now we can end this segment. We won't get a bonus round since we took damage. All right, so that's the first section of the Statue of Liberty fight. That is pretty good. We're gonna try, hopefully, here to see 3 enemies on screen. Once we see 3 enemies on screen, we can throw our tablet bomb there. And when we do that, it lets us completely skip the rest of that wave, and we can move on to a bonus round, which, again, trying to avoid mostly, but luckily we have the ability to aim. You don't start with the ability to aim. You pick up the ability to aim when the torch power-up flies across the screen. You have to hit that. Luckily, I was able to pick one up. I'll probably, again, skip the bonus rounds here as well because there's no way to do it without taking full damage. When you have direct contact with the ghost as the Statue of Liberty, she will take a death. And so we don't really want to do that. The end of this game gets kind of unfriendly, so we're going to try to avoid losing too many lives. Oh, I definitely hit that. Until we're going to try to stockpile some lives here. In an RTA attempt, I'd probably be trying to do a little more taking damage. Like in that screen, for example, I'd probably try to take some damage. Unfortunately, that's an invisible wave, which is a really unpleasant wave to fight. So you kind of need the bombs for that. So we try to hold on to those. We try to hold on to the bombs for that and for the cloud sections because both of those are very, very dangerous sections. You can find yourself losing quite a bit of health in a hurry. Got to be careful here. That should work. And we gained invulnerability, and we triggered a bonus round, which I thought I was trying to get hit right as I guess I'd already gained the invulnerability, but now we should be able to sneak through here. Didn't. That's fine. There we go. So we took a little bit of damage. You can see the little white bars on the side there. Oh, that's bad. I kind of needed that. Hey, come back. I need that. Thank you. That's going to be very helpful in the future. Oh, okay. Well, we're not going to get a bonus round on this one. So that'll save us some time. Just have to wipe out a few more of these guys, and I believe we should see got a slime. Yeah, but you see the where that white bar is shown there on the right next to the clock. That's kind of a health bar of sorts for the Statue of Liberty. If it reaches the top, she'll take a death. So The things that the enemies drop can hurt you a little bit, but the ghost direct contact with them will take a full life. But our health situation is actually pretty good right now. So we're going to try to get a few things on screen here. And all right, that's not too bad. That's pretty decent through our first set of stages here. Now we have 4 trips through this section of the museum here. 4 tickets to the museum, please. We would like to view the tapestries. All right, so we're on our way here. So we start off with Ray Stantz, who was our first Ghostbuster that we saw on our way in. And we're going to just kind of run our way through here, hopefully as quickly as we possibly can. Our health situation is actually really good in terms of how many lives that we have. Getting a little unlucky with how good these Slimers are at dropping slime to slow me down, but there's our first one through. It's not the same stage each time though. It's a little different for Winston on his way through. The enemies have changed a little bit. I thought I was going to be able to get under him. You can sneak under those. The window's a little tight though. That's why I was trying to throw the trap to catch them, but it's a little late. That's okay. Take our time through here. Don't want to get caught. There's a big ghost that we throw a trap, collect those guys. Even if we don't catch them, it's not a big deal because once they're far enough off screen, they're effectively despawned. So if all we do is hold them in X position places, we run away from them. It's good enough. It counts as a catch in my book. All right, well, we just walked into that, so we should be able to just sneak right on through, and that's half of the Ghostbusters to Vigo. So now we're at Egon, who was previously seen when he was in the subway. So you're probably wondering, what's Venkman doing? And in true Ghostbusters fashion, he has been doing absolutely nothing. He is lazy. Just sitting around at the firehouse, not doing anything useful. So it's not until the very end of the game that you're gonna see him. And that was just terrible slime drop there. And gonna do it to me twice. All right, yeah, this really poor placement of that slime. It doesn't hurt me to fall on it. However, it just basically makes me run in place. And unfortunately, a lot of this game is about dodging and avoiding damage. So, all right, now this is the last stage. Here's Venkman. We're gonna throw this trap down, say hi to our friend Spidey over there. He chases you from the beginning of every stage that the Ghostbusters run around in. And so that is up and under. And so basically anytime you do play this game, you're kind of playing it as a speed run because they're going to make you move. They're not really going to give you too much of a breather. But we're making our way through here, making our way downtown. Wow, we're getting really nice spawns here. Not there, but that's okay. We're very, very close to the end here. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, man, I missed that one too. That's okay. And we are going to throw one last trap, catch that Slimer. And we're just going to deboost our way through here, and time's coming up in 3, 2, 1, time. It just kind of ends. It's just done now. That's it. That's the game. But yeah, I played this game a ton as a kid and didn't really get the hang of it. But I picked it up for a 12-hour challenge once, and like the first completed run was first on the leaderboard because nobody's played it except for like me, Toad, and I think one other person. So I'm like, yeah, just play it. You know, like my time isn't that good. Like you could definitely beat it. Give it a try. Pretty good. Yeah, it's end the game, and then it gives the credits. And I just want to say shout outs to Dan Kitchen. He cooked up a good one.
Have you ever used that before?
I don't think so.
All right, cool. Any other shout outs?
No, that's it for me for now.
Cool.
Peace out.